Yo, 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 top of the morning, top of the world, man. Welcome back to For the Love of the Game podcast. Sitting to the left of me, shit, 5 and Swaygo, man. You already know. What's good? How y'all feeling?
What's
What's
up?
Motherfucking good, man. Can't call it.
Bless for sure.
Trying to kick them
Twin
doors.
Trailer just dropped.
Yeah.
He just dropped the tape, so
Tapped into that shit.
Yeah.
That shit hard, bro.
Appreciate that 100.
That
We
shit
definitely been getting, you know what I'm saying? It was an adjustment from the first tape to the second tape, so we took our time with this one. And really,
Yeah,
just,
you
you know
can
what I'm saying?
tell.
Yeah.
You can tell y'all took your time with it. It's
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah, put together.
developed and put together.
Exactly.
Like the lineup. And
Yeah.
shit.
I think we kind of just learned from doing the first little tour, first little couple of dates, seeing how other artists that's already kind of above or where we want to be at, how they move and how they do their system. We kind of just took notes, came back home and was like, all right, we got to go slower. Make sure that we do, you know what I'm saying, do it the right way. Because, you know what I'm saying, they're going to listen. If they're going to listen to it, you got to make them stay and come back the next time you drop type.
Facts,
So
yeah.
that was our whole mindset when we was doing it. Make them want to come back. That's it.
That's what's up. That's how you gonna break them barriers,
fact.
get through.
Yeah.
So at what age did y'all like, okay, this is what I'm gonna go ahead and really pursue this rap shit?
As far as music?
Yeah.
Man, we only been rapping a year.
Damn.
Yeah, nah, so,
Facts.
yeah, we only rapping a year, like, I hoop. You know what I'm saying, bro? Tell y'all. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? But some shit happened, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up stopping playing basketball, came back home. Bro always been into the music. He could sing and shit.
Right.
And I came back home, kind of hopped on him like, bro, you got to get in there and go crazy. I'm going to just manage you type shit, you feel me? And then he had an EP he's finna drop. He had 4 songs. He had 5 songs on it. And the 5th song, they called me 5. He like, you know, it's my brother. He like, bro, it's the 5th song. You got to get on it. We in the studio type laughing. I'm
Like,
like,
you have to.
yeah, he like, you got to.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you feel me?
I'm
Yeah.
like, hell nah, bro. I'm like, I ain't getting on
I
that
was
shit. You
on that.
tripping.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't
I
getting on
was
that
on
shit.
that.
It's over with. You feel me? He like, nah, you got to get on it, bro. I'm like, fuck it. Try it. Man, shit. Since that day, we've been running. You know what I'm saying? That's literally how it started. I was recording, bro. I was trying to be his manager. You feel me? Because I already knew what he could do.
Singing my ass off.
Yeah, I already knew what he could do. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just be your manager. And then that track 5, he like, you gotta get on this track 5. I'm like, I don't even tried it, bro. And then that shit just now
So you've been rapping first.
Yeah, rapping.
Since when?
Well, you was really hitting that singing though, huh?
Yeah. I grew up singing.
pipes.
You feel
Yeah.
me? So
Like
like,
church-
What, church shit?
Yeah, I was always, you feel me? I was in there.
In the
Yeah.
house.
Practicing, like really practicing in the
Yeah.
house.
He's saying the
So
church,
we was
man.
in
We
the-
used to be
in the
sitting
crib,
man. We used to be singing to
crib,
the
yeah.
hoes. Like we used to have the hoes over. Bro,
Say that.
Bro, I had 10 hoes around. He be singing. You feel me? No cap. Like go crazy. Like really can sing. That's what I remember from knowing how bro got down raw and uncut, like right in front of everybody. He'd get
Yeah,
down.
it was over with.
So that's how I
Had
came
to.
home. I'm
Yeah.
like, you gotta go with this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? And we looked at Vegas like an open avenue. Ain't nobody kicked the doors out here yet. You feel me? And that's just the positive part because there's so many of us new artists that's coming up that, you know what I'm saying, we got to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So I came with that and mentality just for bro. And then it happened to be, happened to hop in that motherfucking know how to do something, I guess. Then it just started to grow, started to get a little better. We just in that motherfucker 3, 4, 5 times a night, still like that. You know what I'm
Tripping.
saying? Yeah, we was in that bitch and just, you know what I'm saying, just getting better, growing,
It was easier, you feel me?
studying. Just like hoop, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
It
just
was
studying
it
other
was so
cats.
much easier. I had bro right there. We was, and then
Yeah.
he got into it for real.
Yeah, because
He was on there.
at first it was play around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I still was heartbroken from the basketball shit. Nah, damn, I was right there. I fumbled it, you know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of just doing something. And then I think after our first tour, I kind of came back home and I realized, like, nah, like, being on the stage in front of a sold out crowd, that's a whole different feeling.
Yeah.
So if we could actually take it to that level, like, you feel me? I told bro, I think I might have called him. We together every day. We've been together every day probably since about going on 10 years. Like, not a missed day. And if we is not together, for me, we gonna call each other. So I think I like call bro, like, hey bro, I really love this shit now. He like, yeah, bet.
Yeah, though.
We just start with stepping.
Yeah, like that's what I was waiting to hear.
Yeah,
type
Yeah.
shit.
Facts.
That's how it came. Like we really was like, cause he was already going, you feel me? And I was doing it, but it was cool. But we was just, but then it was like, once we got that tour, we felt that real.
Yeah.
We seen artists that we all listen to daily, you know what I'm saying? We opened it for them, whatever. Sold out crowds, all that shit. They knowing they lyrics. They just want to touch us. They don't even know who he is yet. they just
You know
want to
what I'm
touch
saying?
us. Feel me? They
Facts
just wanna
at that,
they just
Yeah.
want to touch us. They just want to be around us. They just want to be in the same building. They just want pictures. They
They
want to
tripping.
grabbing our phones. All they acting
Yeah.
like we the niggas they came to see. Feel me?
Yeah.
They don't know who he is. After that shit, like it wasn't even more so the attention. It was just like,
You
damn.
wanted to do it at the highest level.
Yeah, we like, and that's how, feel me, that come from the sports or whatever in life. Trauma. That's why the take called twin trauma, because me and bro really been through that shit. I think people like misconstrue. They look at Vegas, so they look at you, for me, the city, and they think that like shit don't go on, for me. And we know that shit go on out here, you feel me?
Yeah.
So basically, you know what I'm saying, me and bro been outside since jits, like both. We ain't had parents just telling us we was doing what we want to do. So 14, like
What?
that's when our first singles off the porch. I moved out my parents. I was 14 years old. That nigga moved out, didn't even live with his parents.
Mine, it was over with.
His parents gone. Rest in peace to our fallen soldiers. They gone. Both of them passed
Yeah.
away. You feel me?
Say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rest in
yeah.
peace.
Before we get into like now, you know, the present and shit, you know, I want to talk about, you know, the childhood,
Mm-hmm.
you know, background story,
Mhm.
you know, coming up, because
Mm-hmm.
it's like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you skip a part, you ain't gonna understand.
No
You
bullshit.
feel me? So
Facts.
I want
That's what we
people
here
to
for.
understand y'all and see where
Facts.
y'all coming from.
Facts. So basically, cause I start. Basically, for me, I grew up hooping. For me, that was my shit. Like I grew up hooping. Niggas know. Look into that camera and say, it, niggas know what's going on. I grew up hooping.
I
So
just told him that last night.
yeah,
Nah,
I grew up.
peeped on your Instagram.
Yeah, I grew up. I was a dog. I was doing that shit. So I was trying to, you feel me? I was trying to push it all the way there. And I got, you know what I'm saying? I got to that point, you know what I'm saying? But that happened, whatever. But you feel me? Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, I'm the youngest of 16. I mean, my mama got 5, my daddy got 5, and then they got 5 together, and then one adopted. So I got a big ass family, you feel me? I'm the youngest. So, you know what I'm saying? I grew up just home to home, like we was getting evicted. Every motherfucking time I looked up, we was getting evicted out of a spot. But my mama did everything. They did everything they could, you feel me? My pops wasn't working. My mama was working. She got every type of motherfucking condition you could think of, but she was working till she couldn't no more. So shit got tough, like around 14, 15. I'm like, man, get outside. I gotta figure it out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Got outside. I was still going to school. I just, you feel me? If it wasn't for basketball, I don't know where I'd be, because like that's what kept me. When we got out of school at 2, 1:30, whatever, basketball practice kept me from going to do some other shit. You feel me? That probably would have been bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. That's why I say like basketball was a gateway for a long ass time, but then, you know, I think when I got done playing, like I realized, like, damn, I done been through so much trauma through my life. Like basketball kind of almost like covered it up, because when you play a sport, you're expected to present yourself away, talk away. You feel me? You can't really express. You can't really be you.
Yeah.
Like we see it going on today with a lot of guys, but
Right.
you can't really be you. So that's actually what made me help fall in love with music. Cause like I would get in the studio and damn, I'm like damn, I could talk about it now. Feel me? I could talk about
Right.
that. That's where the tape came from. Cause it's like all the trauma we went through, like I went through as a child, and he went through as a child, and then when we linked up, that shit ain't stopped. We should start going through it together.
Facts.
So that's kind of like, I mean, my upbringing ain't nothing really the same shit you could probably think of. I said, just getting evicted out of cribs. I probably lived in 10 different cribs. I went to 5 different high schools alone in Vegas. You feel me? Like just steady hopping around. New spot, coming from school, everything packed up. I got to figuring out we next spot. You feel me? I'm new school. But the thing that kept me always afloat was hoop. I'm coming to niggas school like, yeah, no, I'm taking niggas third spot. I'm here. You feel me? So that was like what always kept me afloat. You know what I'm saying? Just in the city and knowing people or whatever. But yeah, that was mine, really. Really. And then went to college. Shit. College at the college, you know, just hopping around, like, you know what I'm saying? Just hopping around. Always been on the move, like Rolling Stone for real. Just wherever my hat laid, I was at. That's where it was for me, for real. All the way until shit. I came home from school. When I came home, I was like, all right, I'm too sick. I was sick. You feel me? I'm too sick. I can't play the game right now. Came home and started touching some money on some shit, and I just, you know what I'm saying, that was when I finally settled down. Probably from 14. Like, and at that time, I'm 24. I like 10 years of me just really, of us, me and bro, 10 years already of us just really running it up. Every school I went to, bro came with me. Like, that's unheard of. JUCO, he was living in dorms with me. Not on scholarship, not on nothing. I'm just
Getting
like,
to it.
yeah, I'm like, if I'm coming to play, my brother got to come with me. Like, every single place. So I like, They all know
Going.
City, every single spot, City College, San Francisco, like every single spot. Bro was living with me in college. Like, we was doing that shit together, you feel me? Like, that shit crazy, but people don't know that, you feel me?
Yeah,
So that's how really, and that's
dope.
yeah, that part for real. That's
No,
just
for
how I
real.
came up, type, like, his shit until he met me, you know what I'm saying? It was
Crazy though. Like y'all know they said in the beginning, like I lost both of them. That ain't even the crazy part about it. Like it was a year span, like a year and a half span. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Back to
stupid for
back.
me like that. Like that was the main part that hit for me so crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was like you couldn't even, you feel me, like unheard of, like
both
tight.
Words
You know
can't
what I'm saying?
describe it,
Yeah,
bro. I
exactly.
know how
Type
to.
shit.
yeah,
Like,
both your folks.
like,
Yeah,
you know what
that
I'm
shit
saying?
crazy,
Like,
bro.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So managed though, got through school and all that. Graduated, whole nine. Did the hoop shit, just swore up and down. I was cold. Like swore up and down. Hold on, give a nigga a bucket though.
I
Yeah,
stand on
you
that
know what I'm
though.
saying?
He'd give a nigga a
Give a
bucket
nigga a
though.
bucket,
Mamas, he'd had enough
Like-
reps. He'd give a nigga a bucket for sure.
Like, yeah, though. I got in the studio
Yeah.
and like really started letting that shit out. That's how I was able to let it out. You feel me? When nobody
Yeah.
coming up to me trying to interview me. You feel me? Talk about nothing, shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I wasn't just trying to come out and say that. So, like, you feel me? Like at that point, like I'm able to speak about it now, obviously, but at that point, you know what I'm saying, that's how I was trying to get it out
Okay.
and use it. Like literally, it ain't no hidden message. Like that shit in there. Like if you listen to me, that shit in there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
Yeah,
talking
we
your
talking
shit.
about
Yeah,
it.
that's
Fact.
And that's the thing.
talking
I
about
think,
all of it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I
Do you think like, you know, you hear the saying, laugh to keep from crying, because, you know, it's, you know, Jordan, my nigga, you know,
Hell
Jordan.
yes, my guy.
He like my nigga Swag, my nigga Swag, the funniest nigga in America. Like no cap,
There's no cap in that
no
rap.
cap.
That's crazy.
And like I remember first meeting y'all, like 24 days, nigga. Like them sessions and them motherfucking runs in 24 ain't no joke. If you ain't from Henderson, you wouldn't understand,
You
because
didn't get it.
that shit crazy. So like, do you think like, you know, comedy and music, like all that shit play a part in your life?
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna say like I try not to think about it.
Yeah.
Cause like it's sick. Like motherfuckers just can call their mom sometimes. You feel me?
Facts.
You feel me?
Shit that you don't be thinking about.
Like they dad, like text their dad right quick. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that be it just be clicking up. Like, damn, I can hear my moms right now. You feel me? So like
Yeah.
it be them type times where you feel me. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm living through them. You hear me? Like really living through them, but it be fucking with me sometimes. That shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy though, cause like, you know, you just think like, damn, like I'm the only motherfucker like ever experienced this shit. But it's crazy
Yeah.
because I experienced that too.
Yeah.
Mom going at 15, and then the nigga who raised me was my stepdad. He died like a couple years ago.
And
I still got my biological,
condolences, like a
but like that happened to us. Like both of my little sisters' parents gone. Me and my two brothers just our moms, but you feel me? So I understand that and I feel that. Because music for me is like my outlet. I ain't had no outlet. Like in school, I feel everything, but nigga, every essay I'm getting A+ because my penmanship was crazy. I was a storyteller.
That's what my mom always
feel
told
me.
me.
So
Same shit. Crazy.
yeah, I feel you. That shit different.
That shit.
But just to see like niggas still going, like that show you like how strong niggas is and how different niggas is.
Hell yeah.
Niggas could just
Gotta
quit.
do it for him.
Pushing through
Quit any day.
Yeah. That shit like, and then for me, being in a situation where like I do got both my parents, like, feel me, it's like different because, feel me, I watched like my parents become his parents. And it's like, feel me, like I said, I've been with bro every single day. So like whole time, you know, you almost take on a responsibility, like not the responsibility, but it's just like I know that like the only thing you could do in this life, like to bro, for like in my eyes, like you gotta get everything you want. You feel me? Like you like so it almost became like my whole MO. Like as a, like, you know, when they say who you do it for, like for me, like before I did it for bro before anybody, because it's just like I can't even put myself in your shoes. Like 100, I ain't even trying to be on the funny. Like, and it's not because I had to ask bro this one time, but
he didn't say that.
like this nigga didn't shed a tear when neither one of his parents died, and I just didn't understand it. But it wasn't even about it. It wasn't about him not shedding a tear. It was just like, feel me, like how do you take that in? Feel me? So I know he definitely had his moments, probably away from everybody and whatever. But you know, just as far as the way he's held himself up since that's happened, like, it's just crazy to me. And like every time I think about that, I'm like, man, even little shit, bro. I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the store. For me, I suffer from anxiety from my situation with a little bit basketball shit. So it be little shit I don't be wanting to do. I think about it like, damn, man, bro pushed through everything, though. I got to. For me, like, bro pushed through everything. I got to, like, and that's kind of just how we even like our synergy is with the music. Like, you know, we do the back and forth. You know, we listen to how we go when we rap. Like, you know, when we rap solo, it's a whole different way. He might come with more talking this shit, or he might sing or something. When I come more pain, whatever. But like when we go together, like the synergy is so crazy because our chemistry is crazy as humans. Like we really do this shit together every day. Like we together every single day. Like it's just that.
Shit is hard. That's why I said it's easy. It make it easier. Like he make it easier. We gonna do our solo shit. You gonna hear that shit. Like he wanna drop it, I'm gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna hear that. We gonna do that. But like that shit make it so easy.
Yeah, bro, that shit different. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's crazy because like a lot of motherfuckers don't understand. I think like, you know what I'm saying? The thing that I think is like a real big like thing in it is like who you doing it with. You know what I'm saying? Like we started out and we used to think like, man, we gotta have 40, 50 people in the studio. Let's invite hella hoes to the studio with us. And
we doing this. We need
manager. We need a woo wop, man. And it's crazy because, like I said, just like wasn't like this tour just did all of it, but like we just seen, we stepped back. We like, man, like we going, man. Nah, that shit dead. We stay going to the studio by ourselves. Like you know what I'm saying. Me and bro. That's when the whole tape came out. And me and bro in there. Lil bro, you feel me? Like, Lil bro with us. He doing music, you know what I'm saying? And then you think about, because the game out there, it's just about you going to search for it. But they tell you, these niggas already on it, tell you, like, man, surround yourself with motherfuckers who doing what you doing. So we in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, with me and bro. And then everybody that's in there with us, they stepping behind us, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, my little brother 6, like, niggas don't even know.
Because I know, like, with your family, everybody, like, got a number or something like that.
Yeah.
So, like, can y'all explain, like, the 3 and the 5, like, where that come from?
So, for me, I mean, it's funny because I explain it because, so we had some shit, man. It's funny because we had some shit pop, like, I think it was wasn't it the Undefeated snippet? We dropped the video. It had to be the Undefeated snippet. It just went a little viral type. And I asked some niggas in the comments, like, you not blood, fire, like, you feel me, woo, popping it, because my shit. I got the 5 on my neck, got the 5 on my, like, you not fire, you not blood, you know, woo. The nigga said some country shit, like, you not from a town in Kentucky, though, blew me. I'm like, you not what you talking about. But nah, that's my real name. My name is 52, you feel me? My real name, Ride Through Power New Nation number 52. I come from, like, it sound alienated to speak on it even, you feel me? But I come from a one, what's the word? Like I would say like what's like a extinct, like it's no more. We the last. For me, we're the last. Like we're a tribe and we're the last of it. The last unit of it. You feel me? So like we don't even like how we talk, you know, it's crazy. So that's where my real name is what I just told you, you feel me? And so with the homies, they call me 52 or they call me 5, but you know what I'm saying? But my old name is Keanu. That's like, you know, how like if somebody Indian, like Kyrie Irving, for instance, we know him as Kyrie Irving. But his real name from his tribe is Lil Mountain. That's what they call him, you know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of like that. We not Indian. We just from a hoe. It's a whole different. And that's something my mama had to sit in this seat and tell you about. We need to go deeper, you feel me? But like, long story short,
really
like,
understand it type shit.
Yeah, we come from a whole different, you know what I'm saying, situation. And like I said, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just honestly, like, that's just what it is. So that's where my 5 came from. My name, really, just my name, 5. Homies call me 552, whatever. You know, and I try to get the reason why we just kept it at 5 was because 5B, because I couldn't get 52 on Apple Music. Somebody already snatched it up. And at the time, it was funny, we had just started doing music, and like, so basically Apple Music or United Masters, they hold all the platforms that kind of told me I had to beat the artist out to get the name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta basically do more numbers in the nigga to get him out his name. At the time, I still wasn't bought in. So I'm like, I ain't even finna leave that 5B. And that B just stands for brother. That's what he called me. For me, like, he called me brother, like anything. Like, we don't, He don't call me nothing else. He the only person, he call me brother, so that B on there for brother. But it's funny because people would get it misconstrued. 5B, 5 blood, 5 stand for blood, but nah, it's not. 5 is my name, and then that B just him calling me brother. And I do this for him, you feel me? So all the time, that's where it came from. So that's how my shit came, like, for me. And shit, bro, tell you how his shit came for real.
Really, I was just always inspired. Always inspired. I got this 3 right here. This Allen Iverson jersey.
Yeah.
Like this is home jersey.
That's his 3.
Like this is jersey 3. The whole time I got that hit though. That's crazy. Never thought though. Never thought. You feel me? Like I was fucking. Yeah, I was fucking with it though. I was fucking with it. He did my shit. I want to. And then I was really inspired by the RP. He gone now. Mo3.
Tough.
You really like.
I didn't enforce that on the
he RIP, and then I ran with it.
I didn't enforce that on, bro. Like I don't know if y'all ever tapped into his catalog, but that man,
he really I listen to for real. Like
and then bro remind me of him. Bro remind me of him like on some shit like when like how that shit work. So bro, it'd be me and him sometimes, and he'd do little shit, bro. It's like, bro, you remind me of that nigga. That's just kind of where that 3 came from, because it's like. You know what I'm saying? You pay homage to them people that inspired you, because one day you're going to be in a position that he probably, you feel me, he would have touched, but he can't, he gone. Feel me? So that shit just came out like that. Swaygo3. Swaygo3, that's where it came from. Yeah, but shit, that's what it is. It's funny because, like I said, like, you look at the pennants from afar, you think we kind of got matching, but it's like, nah, my 5 is a whole different 5. Like, I got mine on my neck. Feel me? I'm a new father, so I got my son name on the back. Like, but yeah, like
different chain.
It's like and that's the thing about it is we definitely wanted to show like, and I think people would get lost also like, you feel me? Why we is on the topic of it, we get lost in the idea of jury and all this shit, and it's like it ain't even about the jury. Like this was an investment. Like you feel me? Like this was a real investment. Being that we as new artists, because I walk around. And we go places, and the first thing I get asked is, "Do you do music?"
They want to know
why do you have that?
Why your diamonds dancing like that?
How can you afford? Like, what do you do?
It opens doors for real.
Yeah, and out the rip, we ain't. You feel me? We ain't touching music money to pay for nothing like this.
Yeah, nah, it's not no
too. It's off the muscle. You feel me? It's off the muscle, but the whole time, like, it still opens up that conversation. Oh yeah, boom. I done had it happen over 20 times now since I done had my shit. And shit, since we done had our shit, I done had it happen me individually over 20 times. Where I walk in the stove, smoke shots, whatever, venues, then motherfucking little club, all them little shits. And they immediately ask, what you do? Boom, they want to know. They download the music in my face, follow me in my face. Like, dead ass. So it was, and I subconsciously, I think we just both knew that's what it was going to do. So that was the investment we made into it, like not for the other shit that
that's out.
Because this shit ain't even.
It's not like that. Yeah,
DDG said the same shit. He went and got the Richard Millie, and he said he just walking down Rodeo. People walking up to a millionaire just chopping it up with him. That should just open up doors for real. So
it investments. It makes sense, and that's the thing. Like we tell them motherfuckers, they be seeing it, and they want to do whatever. We be like, man, y'all don't even get it. Like I swear to God, bro, I'll probably buy. Yeah, some watches, a couple of jewelry, a couple of little bracelets. The chains, though, shit out, bro. This shit heavy, uncomfortable, dead ass. Like I ain't even lying.
Your shit could be scratchy on neck sometimes.
Bro, it's heavy, it's uncomfortable. Like niggas, when you see these niggas on the net with 30 Cubans on this shit, they lying, bro.
42 Doug and all that.
Yeah, bro, they neck hurt, G.
That shit.
They neck hurt, bro, because this shit. That should really make you head. I'm telling you, bro, that shit crazy. But nah, outside of that shit, it was an investment to the music. And that's what it was. Like we trying to kick down, and even getting a change, we trying to kick down every single possible door. You feel me? Because of that. Because like we in a time where it only take one thing to make your shit go through the motherfucking wall, bro. Like we listen to nothing but underground niggas. We don't really listen to nobody mainstream like. Not like that. Like if somebody dropped that's mainstream, we gonna of course tune in. But the shit we play every day is niggas that probably got as many followers as us on Instagram. But it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, we looking at them and they just in cities where they fan, even when we do these shows, you know what I'm saying, most places we did shows at all through Cali, northern, southern. But it's artists just like me and bro. But Only difference is they city stand on that shit. So
yeah, nah, they fucking with.
They fuck with it. They fuck with us. They think we from there at this point.
Yeah, that's the mindset niggas need to have though.
Yeah,
Instead of beefing with each other, everybody can make it for real.
It's so much
niggas
money.
got a network for real. Like
so much money, bro. Me and bro don't do nothing but go to the studio and go home. So like we don't be understanding sometimes, like, cause it ain't that hard, like you just said. It's enough bread for everybody, bro. It's enough bread for everybody. Like, and I think people don't understand that. I don't think people understand that. I don't think people see the avenue we got here. Like, I think they let motherfuckers kind of like come here and take what we could just do. Like, we got the sticks here. Like, what major, no diss nobody, but what major artists do we have from the city outside of Dizzy, right? Don't got one. Yeah. And I don't even think Dizzy took it to heights that he should have. And that's just a personal opinion, like, because I grew up with him too, you feel me? And the motion he had, like, I thought he was finna, you know what I'm saying, and boom, you know what I'm saying? He's still Dizzy, right? He's still, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you're doing amazing for yourself. But the way me and bro look at it, it's like we don't watch. We watching them niggas. We watching them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? We watching them niggas. Like, nah, yeah, we watching. That's why we shout out to It Feels Like Summer Festival. But this is our first show in the city because of that. Because we go out the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? We out the way. We trying to see what how these other towns is portraying their artists like. Saying these other towns make their local artists rich. They don't even gotta move. Like, a couple of them cats we ran into, bro, they already rich. They have dog shit and they ain't even moved a muscle yet. They ain't even skipped their state yet. They just doing shows in the city, doing features in the city. They just in their city. Fans in the city, everybody. And that's the problem that Vegas got. They don't really.
Yeah, Vegas got that stigma on them that we don't like show love to each other type shit. Like,
man, I wouldn't even call it a stigma because if we, I don't know the Webster's term for stigma, but I feel like stigma sound like a rumor almost.
Yeah, that's like it's not
fact.
true.
That's the fact. Like, and I know that from the sport down to doing music, bro. Like
everything.
Like,
bro, how many hoopers? There's so many hoopers out here for real. Like how you said, like you hoop for real.
Yeah, and then UNLV never tapped in.
No, you think like Troy Brown or a few others. Like,
these niggas in the A now though. You feel me? Yeah, they in
plenty of niggas though. Music, same thing.
Jaden Hardy. How you ain't go tap in down the street? Feel me? Now he in an A. You know what I'm saying? With a bag. Troy Brown in an A with a bag. Like, and y'all ain't even tap in. Y'all quick. And it's just a depiction of what goes on in our city. And it's just like, it's almost natural. Like, even with music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and you had our conversations off camera before, but about the festival, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody want this or somebody want that, or, you know, it's X, Y, and Z instead of just coming together. We done seen in other cities where it's like, that shit go get done, boom, boom, boom. It ain't no question about nothing. Cause they all cool already. They already done work together. They already ooh, wop. You know what I'm saying? They don't go. They like, nah, let's do it. We gonna turn our city up. And we don't got that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I just like honored and we appreciate you so much for that. Because like, we like, man, we know, you know what I'm saying? We already seen it. Like, we go back on tour again right after the show. You feel me? We go right back on tour with the guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just seen it. We seeing it that way, and then we coming home. And the idea that we had to like kind of change it, not really change it, but just manipulate it for us to work, because you can't change a whole city, bro. And that's just like what it is. Vegas is just what it is, what it's gonna be until niggas start stepping on it, you know what I'm saying? Standing on what they, you know, like
banding together.
Exactly.
That's what niggas really need to do.
Cali do that shit, bro. Cali, Seattle, bro. You could go anywhere, bro. Any other place out with Atlanta, we see it all the time.
They fucking
Memphis, New York. We the only big major city in the United States that don't stand on that don't support nobody. You feel me? That don't support nobody that's doing something other than we don't do it. But I think UNLV got his first local point guard this year in probably like 10 years, something like that. But they point guard right now, he from the city. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Cause y'all not Duke. Duke got 3 people from their city every year. You feel me? They might not get on the flow, but they like own the
Ohio, all them
schools got hella half they roster from the city.
Them little
Alabama,
Arizona,
Texas,
all that shit.
Them little white boys you see sitting at the end of the bench, they ass from Durham, North Carolina. They ass from the city. Average 50 at the worst school out there, but they at North Carolina. You feel me? Like UNLV, then you know what I'm saying? blame a lot. Who just told us that the other day? We got some new management, but when our manager, he said that shit. He said UNLV stand for you never leave Vegas.
For real though.
He said that. Yeah. He in LA, so he popping this shit all the time.
Yeah.
And he said it. Shout out Stacks. But he's told it, he's like, yeah, UNLV, you never leave Vegas. So he says, like, for me, it's a black hole.
How many hoopers made it to the league from UNLV recently?
Man, how many hoopers
Anthony Bennett.
How many hoopers made it to the league from Vegas?
That shit crazy.
Pierre Jackson.
Nigga tough.
I mean, if y'all could get like some game and like the reason y'all fell in love with it, you know, for the audience, the niggas that's trying to rap or trying to be successful, you feel me, by any means. It don't even gotta be rap, you know, just in life, you feel me? What game would y'all give?
Man, bro, grind don't stop, man. Just don't ever stop. I think honestly, like you said, whether it's music, fashion, motherfucking anything entrepreneurial, artistic, like you gotta have the drive to you that like nobody else got. You gotta be able to, you gotta outwork the work. That's something that me and him like have stood on. Now that term right there, outwork the work. Like you have to, because you know what I'm saying? You basically are saying that I'm the business. Like Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman, and you gotta think that way. Like you gotta really carry yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, when you moving around, you gotta think like that, you gotta carry yourself like that, you gotta act like that, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, what's gonna make me wanna buy your product? Whatever it is. What's gonna make me wanna purchase your product? What's gonna make me wanna invest in your product? If you ain't got your blueprint laid out, we meet every day. Well, we used to meet 3 times a week with our old manager. But now we meet every day because it's just me and bro. So whether I say it's a phone call or we just at some point in the day in the house, like, hey, we got on the floor right now. We get to chopping it up, figure it out. So like, it's just, and all that to say, like, it's just staying on your grain, just making sure you never stop, because
consistency,
the word, that's him. Like, just consistently staying on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna see results at some point. They may not come right away, or they might come just speedy.
Yeah, no.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. And then
dropped the first song last year.
Yeah,
January 15th.
Okay. And my thing is, like, you know, we got a big thing we standing on as far as organic. Like, our biggest thing is being organic. Like, we ain't finna go buy no followers. We ain't finna go buy no views. We ain't finna go buy nothing. We post that shit and do this. Like, we post that shit and do this, bro. Like, and it ain't because it's like, it's just because we gonna lay these lyrics down. We can't hear that shit. You feel me? We only can hope that the right ears hear it. You could tell we tag people, we do it, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go out like that. That ain't just, and people do it and they work for them. And salute to them. That it has worked for, but you know, that ain't just the way me and bro wanted to even happen. Like,
it's a real story in it.
Yeah,
we really getting it off still, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We still finding it, you know,
and then the true ones that's been listening, you know what I'm saying, they know.
Yeah.
They know. It's real truth and all that.
Yeah.
It's storytelling. We ain't
talk
looking
about
for
shit.
The easy way out.
Like, talk about shit, motherfuckers that
no handouts.
I'm like, damn, nah, like, I remember being there. That's crazy. You said that I remember that. Like, that shit right there feel better than anything when a motherfucker hear my bar, hear I say something, and they be like, damn, nah, like, I remember that. That's probably like was one thing for me. I say like I fuck with the most just from doing music. I get that. He get that.
Somebody even if we get it from each other, like seeing me out for real.
Yeah.
Swaygo3, that shit's so funny.
Like, that shit go crazy.
Huh? We had our first.
You call me Swaggy, like
you
know, like the ones you know call me what they call me, but you feel me? That shit was funny.
That shit feel
like, what's
good though.
That
like,
shit crazy. I know that shit
I was
crazy.
fucking with her. No, I was fucking with her. I was fucking with her.
I was like, yeah, bro had it's so wild because like our shit come in different times. We was actually out together that night that his happened, but I was somewhere ducked off. Fucking off in the parking lot, but bro, I think he might have told me the next morning, like, bro, nigga called me Swaygo3 last night. And it's crazy because, like, you feel me? I had it happen to me though, like in the same sense, like, 5B, what's up? Like, and when we saying that, we saying that as like the people who saying this, who we don't know, we have no idea who they is. Like, them
complete strangers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know you from face card. You know what I'm saying? For face value, I don't know who you is. Like, what up? Like, and that's just like, bro, it's what's crazy. That's why I always say, like, outside got way more value than the internet because you look on the net, we got 2,000 followers. We ain't doing nothing on the net. So all we do is post music and we ain't gonna buy nothing. But them numbers look crazy.
Yeah.
So that's how we know. You know what I'm saying? We look at certain people's pages, they got 20,000 followers, but we getting 5,000 more views on a video than they is on Instagram. So somebody lying for me, and it's showing outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we walking outside and they really showing the love. They really asking. They really, you know what I'm saying? We get video, we get constant. I had to cut my DMs off, like on some real shit. Like I don't even use my shit like that. I cut my shit off because it's just like I wake up, 30 DMs, like, damn, bro, we ain't even scratched the surface yet. We still got our I say it all the time, we still got our warm-up song, bro. We ain't did shit. We dropped 2 tapes together, 2 separate.
Yeah.
In a year, though. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's like, we got what?
I'm moving on the fast
So where most of y'all music
That
at?
part.
I peeped on Apple Music. I seen on like on bro shit. You got like it only got y'all recent shit on there, and I see album. You got a few.
Hey, this is my fault. So look. So
That's funny though.
Hey, yeah, that's why you asked that. So nah, like it's getting fixed right now. Apple Music is fixing it, man. Shout out Apple Music because I ain't gonna lie, they about tired of me at this point. But long story short, I changed my name, right? So I changed my rap name to Just 5. I took the B out. I took the B out because our old manager, you know what I'm saying, he had came to me and just kind of was like, whoop, whoop. And we do a lot of shows in Cali. Yeah. And no matter what, I do understand. I basically lived in LA growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on.
The politics and everything.
I know what's going on. So he wasn't completely wrong for me. And I reacted in emotion. Not in emotion, I reacted in just in the moment like, I should probably take, you feel me? Because I don't want nobody to be on no extra shit. I ain't got time for it. Like, I'm not finna crash out over nobody, you feel me?
You chasing your goal.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the B out. Fuck it. Boom, I took it out. Hit Apple Music. I hit United. Like, yeah, we changed to 5. Boom, they tap back in, changed it to 5. So when they did that, my shit went like everywhere. Like every artist with the name 5 got my shit attached to it. So now this coming back, I changed it back to 5B because it's fucking now. Like, like now my mind is like, nah, you feel me? You gonna know that because you gonna realize like, ain't no banging going. You look at my page. We ain't even worried about it no more.
Your music don't even use.
Exactly. We ain't even worried about it no more.
Yeah.
Back to my shit. They still call me, you know what I'm saying? They still so I flipped it back to 5B. So now United Masters and Apple Music, they putting all the catalog back together. But I wish you would have seen when it. I mean, it's gonna be back probably within a week. I'm hoping before the show. Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying, we got some special shit for the show. So for the show, you know what I'm saying, we plan on gaining as well as bringing people, but gaining new fans. Gaining new people that want to listen.
Fuck with
so
us.
hopefully
definitely.
Yes, sir. Well, you already know part 1, it's gonna be out way before the festival. Shout out City. It's the part where we just shout out people, man. And I'm gonna shout out Cannaline, 6 Mob Clothing. You already know.
6 Mob.
Philly Freeze Me.
6
you already
Mob.
know. True Classic OG.
My guy.
And it's for the love of the game. What's the Instagrams?
Man.
Before we head out.
Oh, yeah, you can tap in on me on Instagram at 52. That's at 5 and then 50. So at 5, IFTY, TWO, and then a little underscore John. That's me.
So y'all 3. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have it at the bottom for y'all, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all for having us. Hey, man.
Yes,
y'all want to get right, go grab some Lobos, man.
He was tripping
we can take a shot.
Way out. Drew,
Belly, I mixed that shit.
Huh?
I'm gonna mix that shit.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, this Lobos right here. Look, hey, LeBron, look, I know you know, you can get gold and all that, but you ain't have to go this hard with tequila and then you're like, damn, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, I got some.
You got some? You gotta try it, bro.
Yeah.
Leo was trying to leave you to cover that motherfucker, man. We ain't gonna. Hey, that bottle right there take you 3 days to drink. You can't do that shit in one night. You gonna fall out somewhere, bro.
I don't even be drinking like that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We appreciate y'all for having us, bro.
Appreciate y'all for coming, bro.
Thank y'all. And this only part 1. It's a 2-part, series. So
definitely gonna need 2
part
parts.
2 coming soon.
Way more to talk about.
We out.
Yes,
for the love of the game.
Yeah.